Alright, we're going to do the online TSI 29 review. Let's start on it. Alright, first problem. It says 7y plus 2 equals 15 plus 3y. Minus 2 on both sides. These are gone. So we have 3y and 15 minus 2 is 13 and then 7y over here. Now we're going to go minus 3y. These are gone. So we have 7y minus 3y is 4y, and then we just have 13. Now we're going to divide by 4. Divide by 4. 4's are gone. So what's left over is y equals 13 over 4. There you go. Great boss, great work. Open 24 hours. Next question. We're going to solve x over 8 equals x plus 1 over 9. Let's cross multiply this. So 9 times the x over here, 8 times x plus 1 on the other side. Cross multiply. 9 times the x is 9x. 8 times x is 8x. 8 times 1 is 8. So now in the next step, I'm going to go minus 8x and minus 8x. These are gone. So we have 9x minus 8x is 1x equals 8. So now that means x equals 8. Solve 1 plus 6 over x equals negative 11. First thing we're going to do is going to go minus 1 to both sides. So 1 minus 1 is gone. So we have 6 over x equals negative 12. Negative 11, negative 1 is negative 12. Rewrite this. 6 over x equals negative 12 over 1. Now I'll cross multiply. 1 times the 6 and x times the negative 12 over here. So this is going to be 6 equals negative 12x. Now we have division by negative 12, division by negative 12. Negative 12 and negative 12 are gone. So we still have x equals negative 6 over 12. Rewrite this as 6 times negative 1 and 6 times 2. Gives me that right there. The 6's can cancel. What's left over is negative 1 over 2 or negative 1/2 equals x. Solve this. 4 minus x equals 2 parentheses x minus 4. We got to use that. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally pammed us to get rid of this. So we got to do parentheses first. 2 times that is 2x. 2 times that is negative 8. So now we're going to go minus 4 and minus 4. These are gone. So 2x minus 4 minus 8 is a minus 12 right here. So we have negative x equals 2x minus 12. Rewrite this. Let's put a negative 1 in front of the x. And there, that's for that step. Rewrite it. So now we're going to go minus 2x, and these are gone. So we have negative 1x, negative 2x is negative 3x. These gone, so we have negative 12. Divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. These are gone. So negative by negative is a positive 4. Find C if k equals c plus 293 and k is 20. So let's substitute. Original formula, k equals c plus 293. Substitute 20 for the k. So 20 equals c plus 293. Now we're going to go minus 293, minus 293. These are gone. So we have c equals what? Negative 273. This one, solve this. Again, we got to use that order operation. Let me write it down. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or parentheses, exponents, multiply, add, subtract. Now, 6 times that is 6x. 6 times that, negative 12. And bring the negative 12 down. Negative 12 and negative 12 together is a negative 24. 6x minus 24 equals 2x. Now, add 24. Add 24. These are gone. 6x equals 2x plus 24. So in the next step, I'm going to go ahead and subtract 2x on both sides. So we have 6x minus 2x is 4x, and this is gone, so we have 24. So 4x divided by 4, 24 divided by 4. These are gone, so we have x equals what? Positive 6. Find y if 3x plus 5y equals 29 and x equals 3. There's our formula. 3x plus 5y equals 29. Substitute in 3 for the x. So 3 times 3 is 9 plus 5y equals 29. And then the next step, we're going to go minus 9 minus 9. So 9 plus 5y minus 9, 29 minus 9. These are gone. So 5y equals 20. Divided by 5, divided by 5. 5 cancel out right here. So you have y. 20 divided by 5 is a 4. X minus 20 equals 5x minus 20. So add 20 to both sides. These are gone. So we have x equals 5x. Rewrite this. 1x equals 5x. Now minus 5x and minus 5x. So we have 1x minus 5x is negative 4x equals 0. Divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4. So x equals what? 0. 0 divided by any number that's not 0, it's 0. Alright. 10 minus x equals x minus 10. Let's solve this. So first we're going to go minus 10 minus 10. These are gone. So you have negative x. And you have and negative 10 and negative 10 together is a negative 20. Notice that right there. So now we have, rewrite it, negative 1x equals 1x minus 20. So we're going to go minus 1x minus 1x. These are gone. But negative 1x and negative 1x is a negative 2x equals what? Negative 20. Now divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. These are gone. So x equals a negative by a negative is a positive 10. This one, x over 4 plus 3x over 8 greater than 10. Let's multiply the LCD. The LCD of 4, 8, and this is the 1. It's going to be 8. Multiply by 8, 8, 8. 4 divides 8 2 times. 8 divides 8 1 time. And that times that is 80. So now this is going to be 2x plus 3x is greater than 80. 2x and 3x is 5x is greater than 80. Now divide by 5. Divide by 5. So x is greater than what? 16 right here. 5 divides 80. 5 divides that 1 times 5. 8 from 5 is 3. Bring the 0 down. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 minus 30, 0 remainder. So that's the answer. X greater than 16. This one. Find f of 4 if the function f of x equals x plus 10 over x minus 5. So in the function, we're going to put in the number 4. F of 4 is going to be 4 plus 10, 4 minus 5. 4 plus 10 is 14, and 4 minus 5 is negative 1. A positive 14 divided by negative 1 is going to be a negative 14. So f of 4 is negative 14, or 4 comma negative 14 is the point. Ordered pair. Find a if a equals pi r squared. Pi is this number, r is that number. So let's substitute. A equals pi r squared. Pi is 3.14. R is 6. Rewrite this as 6 times 6, and 6 times 6 is 36. Times 3.14 is going to end up being 113.04. Or you can do it over here. Here's the multiplication. 6 times 4 is 24. Here 2. 6 times 1 is 6, and 2 is 8. 6 times 3 is 18. This part. 3 times 4 is 12. Carry my 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. Add them straight down. 4, 10. Carry the 1, it's going to be 13, carry a 1, 9, 10, 11. So then decimal goes over 2 places. Okay. Find C if C equals 5 ninths, F minus 32, and F is 50. Substitute in there the 50 for the F. 50 minus 32 is 18. So 18 is right there. So now 18 is the same thing as 9 times 2 if you rewrite it. So now notice that the 9 and the 9 downstairs, upstairs cancel. So what's left over is 5 times 2 over 1, but just 5 times 2. And then the answer is what? 10. F of negative 3 in the function f of x equals 2x squared minus 4x minus 10. So f of x, there it is. F of negative 3 means put a negative 3 for the x's. Negative 3 squared in the function means negative 3 times negative 3, which is going to be 9. 9 times 2 is 18. And a negative times a negative right here is going to give you a positive 12. And bring the negative 10 down. 18 and 12 together is 30 right here. And 30 minus 10 is 20. So f of negative 3 equals 20 in the function, or negative 3 comma 20. Find f of 8 in the function. F of x, there's a function. F of x is this. f of 8 means 8 to the negative 2 power. Rewrite this as a positive exponent, 1 over 8 squared. 8 squared means 8 times 8. So 1 over 8 times 8, or 1 over 64. So f of 8 is 1 over 64, or 8 comma 1 over 64. Find f of 1/4 in the function f of x is 1 over x plus 3 over x. There's a function. F of 1/4 is 1 divided by 1/4, 3 divided by 1/4. So rewrite this 1 as 1 over 1, and 3 as 3 over 1. So now let's get the reciprocal of this. So 1 over 1 times 4 over 1, and the reciprocal of this, 3 over 1 times 4 over 1. Multiply it straight across. That's going to be 4. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 over 1. 4 over 1, 12 over 1. 4 over 1 is 4. 12 over 1 is 12. Add those together. 4 plus 12 is 16. So f of 1/4 is 16, or 1/4 comma 16. Simplify this. 2x, 3y, right there. 27y, 8x squared. So let's rewrite this first. Let's use prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, keep going. Let's start with 27. 3 divides 27, 9. 3 divides 9, 3. 3 divides 3, 1 time. So 3, 3, 3 is 27. 2 divides 8, 4. 2 divides 4, 2. 2 divides that, 1 time. And the answer is yes, there are more prime numbers over here. You want to 19 and so on. Doesn't stop. So now, 27 is 3, 3, 3. 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. Let's substitute these back in here. So 2x over 3y, leave it alone. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And x times x is x squared. Notice that we can cancel stuff out. We can cancel the 2's, the 3's, the x and the x, the y and the y. But still we have left over 3 times 3 on the top numerator, and 2 times 2 times x on the bottom, the denominator. 3 times 3 is 9 over 4x. Simplify this. X plus 4x squared over x. Let's write it as two fractions. So x over x plus 4x squared over x. So x divided by x is going to be 1. Any number divided by that is going to be 1. And this one, we write it as x times x is x squared. So we have x and x cancels here. So what's left over is 1 plus just the 4x. 1 plus 4x. Alright, it says find n if this is the problem we're given. We're given that a squared plus n plus 8b squared equals a plus b, a plus 8b. So let's just copy this. Don't do anything with the left side. But the right side, let's multiply it out. A times a squared. A times 8, 8ab. B times a, ab. And b times 8, b squared. And b times a times b, same thing. Rewrite this, put a 1 in front of it. Make it easier to work with. A squared plus 8ab plus 1b ab equals plus b ab squared. This one we can put together as a squared plus 9ab plus 8b squared. So now we have n has to be 9ab. So this are a matches a squared. 8ab squared means ab squared, so that means that this has to match this one right here. Did you notice that? Let me highlight that a little bit so you can see a little bit easier. This one and this one must be matching. So that's how I got this. N is 9ab. Alright, next problem. Find v if v equals pi r squared h, r is 6a, h is 2a plus 5. Let's substitute these in there to the formula. V equals pi times 6a squared times 2a plus 5. 6a squared means 6a times 6a is 36a squared times 2a to the 1 power plus 5. So 36 times 2 is 72. A to the 2, a to the 1 is a to the 3. 36 times 5 is 180 right here. And a to the second is just a to the second. So now last step, multiply pi times both of these. So pi times this one is the same thing as 72 pi a cubed. And pi times this one is the same thing as plus 180 pi a squared. So 72 pi a cubed plus 180 pi a squared. This one. Find the area of a rectangle if the length is this, the width is that. Area of a rectangle is length times width. So we're going to have length times width, substitute in there. So x times 2x, right here. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times that is negative 9x. That times that is 6x. And that times that is negative 27. So now we have 2x squared. And this right here is going to give you negative 3x and then negative 27. Simplify this. Let's rewrite it. Put a 1 power, and an 8 power. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times that, 4 times that. So that's going to be 4. That's going to be 4. That's going to be 32. 2 to the power of 4 means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Or 2 times 2 is 4. 2 is 8. 2 is 16. 16, x to the 4, y to the 32. So you just multiply the powers. There it is. So find x if ax minus b over 4a minus 1 equals b. So let's rewrite it. There's a formula. Let's rewrite it as ax minus b over 4a minus 1, b over 1. And now cross multiply this. 1 times that, and that times b. That times that's ax, that's going to be negative b. This is 4ab minus b. Add b to both sides. These are gone. So what's left is ax equals 4ab. So ax equals a divided by a. And divide this one by a. What's going to happen? These a's are going to go away. Left over with the x. And these a's are going to go away. What's going to be left over? 4b. So we're going to have x equals what? 4b. Simplify this. Alright. So what we need to do is first rewrite it. 3 times negative 15 is negative 45. And 2 times negative 15 is negative 30. Alright, just copy it down. So now we know that negative 15 are gone. 3 over 2 left over. And then the powers. Subtract the little power from the big powers. 2 from 8. 5 from 7. And 4 from 11. Subtract the powers. Take the little number from the big number. So we have 3. X to the 6. Y to the 2. And Z to the 7. All over 2. Factor this. 9x squared 16 minus 25y squared over 49. Well, a squared minus b squared, the formula says it can be a plus b, a minus b, difference of squares. So let's rewrite this. So 3x, 3 times 3 is 9, x and x is x squared, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 is 25, y times y is y squared, and 7 times 7 is 49. So we have 3x over 4 squared minus 5y over 7 squared. So there's set up like the formula. So now we have the difference of squares, 3x over 4 plus 5y over 7, and 3x over 4 minus 5y over 7. Now we have x squared plus 2 equals negative 3x. Let's solve this by factoring. So let's rewrite it first. We're going to get add 3x, this is going to be 0. X squared plus 3x plus 2. Notice how I rewrote this. So I put x squared, the 2 there, and the 3x there. Equals 0. Now once I have it in this form, I look at the last number, which is 2 times 1. That's the only possible numbers we can try. That might work. There it is, 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2. So now from there, I say x plus 1, x plus 2 is the answer. So 1 times 2, does that give me 2? Yes. And 2x and 1x, is that 3x? Yes. And x times x is x squared? Yes. So all those work so far. So now set x plus 1 equals 0 or x plus 2 equals 0. So minus 1, these are gone, so x is negative 1. Or minus 2 on this side, so x is an 8. So negative 1, negative 2. Solve this. X plus 2 squared equals 9. So take the square root of both sides, left side and the right side. So this is going to be x plus 2 squared. Square root it, it's going to be x plus 2. And the square root of 9 is going to be plus or minus 3. So x plus 2 equals negative 3. Or x plus 2 equals 3. Let's do this side here. X plus 2 minus the 2, negative 3 and negative 2. These are gone. So negative 3 and negative 2 is a negative 5. That's the answer there. Over here, x plus 2 minus 2 minus 2, and 3 minus 2 is 1. Now, these are the answers. Maybe. Let's check them. Put the negative 5 in the original problem. Negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. And negative 3 to negative 3 is a positive 9. Does that match? Yes, it's good. Put Put the 1 in there in the original problem. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 squared means 3 times 3. Is that 9 equals 9? Yes, that's good too. So they both work. I checked it. Alright, solve this. Square root of x plus 2 equals 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go minus 2 minus 2. These are gone. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Square root of x equals, and now we have isolated the square root of x. Now we square both sides. So the square root of x squared is just x. 3 squared means 3 times 3. So x is 9. Check the numbers. Does it work? Put it back in the original problem. Square root of 9 plus 2, does that give you 5? Let's see. That's going to be a 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. Did they match? Yes. 5 equals 5. Yes. Good. That's the answer. Solve the systems of equation. Okay, that's what this is called. Solve what? The system of equations. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is, see, notice the number here. 2 and positive 2, positive 7. So, I'm going to get these numbers here and flip them. See, that's 7, 7, 2, 2. But they're both positive, so I'm going to have to make this a negative 7, this a negative 7. That way, they'll cancel out one of the letters. So negative 7 times this, and negative 7 times that, and the next one, I'm going to do 2 everything there, everything by 2. This times this is negative 21x, this times this is negative 14y, this times this is negative 35. 2 times that is 8x, 14y, and 22. Notice that this right here is going to give you negative 13x, and 14y minus 14y, this is going to be a 0 right here. And this is going to be negative 13. Now, negative 13x plus 0 is negative 13x, because negative 13. Divide by negative 13, divide by negative 13, so x equals 1. Okay, now I know one answer, x is 1. Let's substitute back where? Let's do the first one. 3x plus 2y equals 5 from right here. Put it, you can put either one. So 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2y equals 5, minus 3, minus 3. So 2y equals 2, divided by 2, divided by 2, so y equals what? 1. So x is 1, y is 1. So the ordered pair that works for this one is a 1 and a 1. And you can put it back in here. 3 times 1 is 3, 2 times 1 is 2. Is that 5? Yes. 4 times 1 is 4, 7 times 1 is 7, 7 and 4 is 11. Yes, it works. These work for both of them. Okay, that's question number 29. What else is here? Hey, what is this? Smart bird. That's what y'all going to become, man. This math is fun. Yes, I agree with that little bird. It's fun. Hey, surfer guy. Top of his broken board with all his colorful stuff on there, huh? The ocean. Yeah, math shark board's broken. Alright. Looking down for the pieces though. Oh, math monster. Math is fun? Yes, it's either fun or it's not fun. I say it's fun. Math monster says yes, it's fun. Holy cow, more scary than the TSI math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Ugh, it's kind of scary, but not as scary as the TSI math, I guess. Holy cow, maybe this is scarier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. Good luck in your TSI. Thank you. This is Professor Alvarez. Bye. Professor Alfredo Gil Alvarez Jr. Bye. Good luck.